Hey everybody, welcome to
Saki Doomy.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Saki to Me. We got a set of episodes coming up. They're going to really blow your mind. Stay tuned for this. It's all going to tie back to Hollywood. It's all about Epstein, Diddy, everything. Check it out. Stay with us. Hey everybody, it's Dedo. We're back with another episode of Saki to Me. I'm here with Keebler, my homeboy.
Hey, how's it going? Good to be back.
And we are on a tangent. Still going to keep going. But this one is a crazy one.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna be nuts.
This is all about Diddy. All about Diddy.
We're not starting with Diddy, but
no, we are starting with Diddy.
Oh, we are starting with Diddy.
We're going to start with Diddy, and we're going to go all the way back to the beginning.
Wow,
I'm
way to throw me a curveball.
I'm going to tie it all together.
You usually do.
I'll tell you right up front.
Yep.
I'm going to tie Hollywood with sex trafficking.
Holy crap.
Yep. Watch this. We realized that Diddy got arrested.
Yep.
And he's facing charges of sex trafficking and apparently really loves baby oil.
Oh, boy.
But that's a different story. The thing is, I said this months ago.
Probably months.
When that barge hit the bridge.
Yeah.
That's a cover.
Yeah.
That's a cover.
You said there was something stinky back then, and I didn't believe you.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm starting to believe you.
I also said, just recently, I said that I believe the government can create hurricanes. Come to find out, I forget who it is, but there's one representative that said the same thing.
Really?
I don't know if it's true or not, but
wow.
If you can send a man to space, you can start a hurricane. That being said, I don't know if they can do it.
Yeah, that being said, now you know what? My head's spinning already.
So
it's a rough day right here.
Diddy gets arrested. All this stuff is happening. All of a sudden,
we go from P. Diddy to fake hurricanes now. What the?
Two Cat 5 hurricanes hitting the States, and they're hitting Florida.
Yeah, that's a good place. Everything happens in Florida.
Yeah, bet you they're hitting Palm Beach, right where Jeffrey Epstein lived. But Diddy is the latest in this, and it all started with roughly Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay,
as far as I can tell.
Yep,
and he had a book of everything that was listed. But we're going to get into that later.
Okay,
because that's the major part of this.
Right.
Right now, we're going to talk about Laura Silsby.
Yeah, that's a name you threw at me a couple of weeks ago, and I was kind of flabbergasted because I never really heard of the woman. And then I started doing some research, and I was like, this is pretty damn good. I was like, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I go, Dedo's onto something.
Heck yeah. She formed a 501c3, which is a nonprofit organization, basically a charity.
Right.
Out of her house.
Yep.
Based on a church.
Yep. Idaho.
In November of 2009.
Yep.
Did you know that?
I did. I actually did.
The earthquake in Haiti hit in January of 2010.
2010, January 12th.
Yep. That's odd. And what she founded that charity on was to save Dominican and Haitian orphans.
Right. Exactly.
Then goes ahead and gets arrested for trying to smuggle 33 kids out of the country. Tell me that's not
allegedly. Well, no,
she got arrested.
She got arrested. Yeah, but
she spent 3 months and 8 days in jail.
I thought they brought down the charge.
Of course they did.
That's
what we're going to get into, and we're going to tie it all back.
Right.
So yes, that happened. How do you start a charity 2 months before a major earthquake hits the country that you just so happen
to start
to want to save kids from?
Yeah, and you're zeroing on Dominican and Haitian children.
And then at least 22 of the 33 kids weren't even orphans.
No, they belonged to mothers, fathers.
And to not have the right paperwork.
Aunts and uncles or whatever, you know.
You were definitely trying to smuggle them out of there.
Yeah, she had no paperwork from the Haitian government.
Correct.
She did get permission from the Dominican, but wouldn't you think you'd have to cross both countries to, get permission from both countries?
Not if one country's in major distress.
Well, this is true.
Like, what are you going to do? You just had a huge earthquake.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you're saving these kids because there's no paperwork.
Yep.
There's no paper trail. There's no nothing. It's just complete destruction.
Right.
And then, bam, you're trying to sneak 33 kids out of a country.
Unbelievable.
In the name of God. There's a special place in hell for you, lady. That's all I'm saying. You're screwed.
Right next to Dedo.
I'm not saving that seat. I wouldn't even do that.
You wouldn't do it now. No.
Then she spends 3 months and 8 days in jail.
Right.
And they lessen the charges. There was 10 of them. There were 10 missionaries.
Right. I think they let 8 go right off the hop.
They let 8 go. 2 of them stayed. It was her and a girl by the name of Carissa Coulter.
Which Coulter, yeah. Coulter, I like your French, buddy.
Couture. think it's just like a fragrance, isn't it?
Yeah. Like Savage.
Do you know who Krista Couture was?
That was her nanny.
It was her nanny.
Yeah,
So she knew all about it.
she did.
That's crazy.
So there's something brewing here. Like you said, she starts this thing in December, and all of a sudden, bam.
All of a sudden, bam.
Yep.
An earthquake
in Haiti.
Either they knew the earthquake was coming, or they did it.
Well, if you can make hurricanes, you can make earthquakes.
You can make hurricanes.
Okay.
You can.
All right.
I'm sure you can.
You're out of your mind.
I'm not out of my mind. Those white lines in the sky that make it rain?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. You don't think they can make a hurricane?
Oh, man, you got me.
See?
Maybe not.
I'm telling you, this is how it goes. Let's get back to where we are. And out of the hurricanes. The Dominican doesn't have extradition laws.
Right.
So that's why it started there. If they made it to Dominican, they're straight.
They would have been all right.
They would have been straight.
Yep.
So they had to have known that there was either going to be an earthquake or it had to have been done. Because who does that in 2009, November 2009, and literally 2 months later,
right,
complete destruction.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, can she see into the future, or was she planning on, like, you're taking all these children and they're not orphans, but you're portraying them as orphans. So she trying to make money on the side, you think? Adopting them out?
Oh, that's exactly what she was doing.
Okay.
She was making money. I don't know how she came into the contact of certain people, which we'll end up talking about a little bit later on the show.
I mean, she's from Idaho. I mean, who would want, it's Midwest. How much need is there for, I mean, a kid is a kid, and you got to love them all, whether race, whatever sex they are. But who's looking for, like, Dominican and Haitian kids? I mean, is there like a big need, or is it just plain they just want children?
They just want children, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going a little far out here, yeah.
Sex trafficking isn't just children, though.
Oh.
It's people altogether.
They go all, okay. Yeah,
it could be a 20-year-old. It could be a 24-year-old. It could be
anything. Right.
It's anywhere from like 10 to
So this is not,
80.
You're trying to tell me this is not about adoption.
No, it had nothing to do with adoption.
Okay.
They probably put them on the barge.
I'm starting to catch on here.
They probably put those kids on the barge that hit the bridge in Baltimore when Diddy's home was searched.
Oh, here comes the name Diddy again.
This is how it's all going to tie back.
Okay.
So listen closely.
I'm listening.
We're going to have a couple of these episodes illustrating how this works.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So
I'm following.
Here we are. They're trying to take kids out.
Right.
After an earthquake. And all you're talking about is the earthquake.
True.
You didn't.
Yeah, because you're focusing on the earthquake.
You never heard of Laura Silsby until I told you her name.
Exactly.
I didn't know her name until somebody told me.
Okay.
So I had to look it up. And then I'm like, wow, this is all going to tie back. It all ties back to Hollywood and Jeffrey Epstein.
Woo!
It all will.
Wow.
Laura Silsby was facing kidnapping charges. 33 kids.
33 kids, yep.
Which is a felony.
Oh, absolutely.
So at least 33 felonies, if not more.
Now, was she getting tried there, or were they bringing her back?
She was going to be tried there.
There, okay.
It got reduced to arranging irregular travel.
Yep.
And they claimed that the time she served was enough.
Really?
Yeah. How'd that happen?
A few months?
I'm trying to steal 33 kids from any country.
Yeah.
You're getting three.
You're going to have more than 3 months. Yeah, exactly.
No, with 33 felonies.
Wow.
You got to stack those all up. How'd that happen?
There's somebody else involved.
Yes. His name is Bill Clinton.
Oh, boy.
She was an aide at some point for Bill Clinton.
Yeah, well, he was originally the relief coordinator for the hurricane, or for the earthquake in Haiti.
How about
he was
that?
Sent down there.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Yep.
Way to tie that one together. I'm proud of you right there.
Thank you.
That's crazy. And he's also on the list of people that visited Epstein's Island.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. It just all ties together. So was Hillary.
So Epstein's got a list.
Diddy's
got a list. Yeah.
And it's all going to tie back to Hollywood at some point.
Wow.
Like, they're claiming now that Usher and Bieber are victims. Here we go. This is how it's going to tie back.
I mean, I know you guys can't see me out there, but I'm literally sitting here with my mouth open, listening to this guy.
Usher and Bieber were brought under the wing of Diddy.
Really?
Yes. It's all going to tie together.
I like Usher.
Diddy is the new Epstein.
Oh, P. Diddy's the new Epstein?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
And he probably has people like Laura Silsby that are doing this stuff.
Yeah, working.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the farther I go into Laura Silsby, the more I find, the more she became accepted into that higher echelon
Right.
of people, such as Bill Clinton and or what was Epstein.
Right.
And it's like, what is happening here? Is this a secret society? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, well, you've heard of these before, and usually it's, to me, it was with the presidents. You know, in the past, they've been told of or heard of secret societies, like all these guys that went to Yale.
Yeah.
I mean, we can bring that up another time, but
That's in the Epstein episode.
oh,
But yes,
I'm a little bit ahead of myself. Look at me.
we are. Because we're taping this one first.
Okay.
But we'll get there.
Yep.
But you're right. And it all goes into those, like, fraternity,
Exactly.
sororities.
Yep.
You want to get into the best one. You
Right.
get into the best one, you have a
Right.
good shot at being a president or a senator or
Or a judge.
a high point lawyer.
Right.
Or
Exactly.
a judge or something like that.
Yes.
And it's like, they're grooming people to do this.
Yeah. It's all under wraps. Stuff
all under-
we
yeah.
don't hear about.
And if you look at it, most of the people that will be indicted in this at all are millionaires, at least
Oh, easily millionaires. Yeah.
high profile millionaires. Because
Right.
there's a lot of people that are teachers that are millionaires.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a millionaire is not uncommon.
No, not anymore. I throw out a number at you that I did some research recently that there's 22 million millionaires in the U.S.
Yes.
22 million, I believe.
I don't know about that. I don't know the stats because I didn't look.
Okay.
But
And there's 740
billionaires.
billionaires. Yeah.
That's how hard it's
Yeah.
how hard it is to become a billionaire. So if you're a
Right.
billionaire, like I would go out and say Jeff Bezos is in on this.
Oh, he would probably have. Yeah, if you're going this high, yeah.
Just I might put this episode first, but it's like Wayfair could be in on this.
Okay.
They're using the internet as this type of tool
Right.
to traffic
Right.
with goofy pictures that have goofy captions, and that's how you know. There's a secret word in there that you're supposed to know.
You're supposed to know what it is.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yep.
And it's like, what?
You're like,
What? Wayfair? What?
well, she owned another company earlier on, this Laura Silsby, didn't she? Like in
Yes.
1999, she founded a company.
And it failed.
And yeah. I'm trying to figure out.
It was called Personal Shopper. Think about that. But
We'll come back to that. I mean,
she went to the Baptist church and
Yep.
pled for them to grant her the permission to use their 501c3
right.
and took it out on her house. I don't know what happened with that or how it went. She filed her own
Right.
and the church stood up for it. Why is the church always involved also in these crazy things?
Oh,
The
I don't
church
know.
doesn't-
Yeah.
The church doesn't have enough problems.
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
I mean,
Unless you're in on it also.
right.
Because it was the what? It's a Baptist church. Central Idaho Baptist Church.
I
think it
believe
was.
that's right.
And they're like, okay, yeah, we'll send you on this mission.
Yeah.
10 people went, 8 came back, 2 stayed, Laura Silsby and
And
Carissa Couture.
Couture. Yep.
Couture was released like days later.
Yeah.
She passed out in jail and stuff. She
Oh,
claimed
really?
She had diabetes and who knows? Maybe she does.
Right.
I don't know the woman and I don't want to say that she doesn't. How does that happen? The whole timeline of everything in this is just puzzling.
Oh, it is. I agree.
And then when you look at the list of people that were involved
Oh.
and the places they were in at the time, it's like, okay, I get it now. Now I get it. This isn't coincidence. This is
Yeah.
actually planned.
This is planned.
This is as planned as that earthquake was. And maybe it wasn't an earthquake. They
But-
just blew everything up.
I'm thinking if this was planned, I think it would have to go back before 2 months, and I think that's what you're trying to hit on.
She claims she started the idea in like the middle of the summer
Oh, okay.
and finally finalized it in November.
In November.
That's
Okay.
still not long enough.
Right.
Even so, if you want to pull something like this off, you have to plan it.
Oh, absolutely.
So when
And
you start planning,
you would think you need a lot of people too. You know, especially with money.
you know how much planning went into this podcast?
None.
0. That's why you're not listening to it.
That's
There's no direction.
there's no direction whatsoever.
There is a-
This
there
is
is a-
what you're getting.
There is a direction now,
You get what you pay for.
and it's all about this. And there are several other people like Laura Silsby.
Right.
And Elaine Maxwell is one of them.
Yep.
She did the same thing. She was directly related to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, that was his
She was
girlfriend, right? Or whatever partner,
She went out and got
co-conspirator.
the whole thing started.
Right, yeah.
And then it went like a pyramid scheme from there.
Right.
They got one, they told her to tell her friends, and now there's 2,
And then they tell some more
now there's
friends.
4,
Yep.
6, 8, 10. You know how it works.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden they have this little scheme going.
Yep.
And all it is $200 for these people to come in and massage them. And then it's like, how do you get away with this? How is this possible?
I'm just dumbfounded.
I am too. And we're going to dive into it as deep as we can through the next several episodes.
Yep.
This is the first one because it was so crazy.
Right.
This is the craziest one. Even Jeffrey Epstein, his is huge. Diddy's is huge. So those are the next episodes coming. This one, though, was a tiny little fragment. It was just puzzling how this one person that nobody knows.
Yeah, just a little feeler that,
went out there.
Exactly.
And got away with it. And then the people that were involved are all connected to everything else. It's like,
it's crazy.
Even Donald Trump.
Yeah, his name's in there.
Yeah, this is also the only one that's not from Florida.
And don't forget, we talked before the episode, there's tons of actors and actresses. Tons.
That's how we're going to tie it back to Hollywood. Because they all know.
Yeah.
Actors, actresses, musicians.
Yeah.
Authors.
Comedians.
All there. They all went to these schools. And they were brought up. Now, how many of those were either victims?
Oh, they could have been victims.
Or were they involved?
Right.
And are still doing it. And then you wonder, if you get blacklisted from something, and you never hear from somebody again.
Yep.
Are you going?
Somebody's got an axe to grind.
Yeah. Like Epstein's dead.
Right.
I guarantee you Diddy's going to end up dead.
Oh, sooner or later.
He's going to end up dead.
I think we all are.
Well, we're all going to end up dead. It's a true story.
Sorry about that.
Chose my words better there. But yeah, his story is going to be absolutely nuts.
Yep.
It's going to be nuts.
I'm glad you're bringing me along into this because this is actually very, very interesting.
It won't stop. It won't stop. And I think the closer we get, the more we might draw eyeballs.
You think so?
Possibly. If I just keep spouting out about stuff. Now, this is all on the internet, so it's not anything anybody can't find.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying like I know stuff.
We haven't told anybody anything new yet.
No, I bet you a lot of people didn't know about Silsby.
No, Silsby, that's a big name because I really didn't know.
That's kind of what, I wanted to have a timeline.
Yeah.
Like start at like 2000.
Right.
And go till now. But Silsby's at 2010.
Yes.
So I was going to make her like the second episode.
Right.
But I think this is a dive into it. It's an initial dive because nobody knows about her. And she's such a small part of it. But it's just so curious as to why her.
Yeah, why her?
And why Haiti?
Yeah.
Like this is just puzzling.
All those questions, I agree. Those are all great questions.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be like, because all of these people are in on it. All the people we're going to talk about from here on in are in on it.
Okay.
So you may want to stay tuned. SakiToMe.com. Like and subscribe.
Oh, that'd be great. Stay tuned to us.
Oh, this is going to get crazy because I'm a freak.
You are.
I binge, and when I'm on a topic, I go for it. Yep. I'll stay up for 24 hours just researching it.
Oh, you know,
I'll take my eyes open.
Hey, on a side note, one of my favorite episodes was that Tyreek Hill one. Yeah, I went there.
Hey, yeah, you did. I hate you.
Yeah, that was his 2 weeks that we lost of podcasting.
Here's an ironic thing. We heard about Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
When he got arrested. Did you hear about Jabril Peppers?
Yeah, he just got arrested.
He did. But did you hear about it before that?
No.
No, me neither. I didn't hear about it till today.
Till today. Yeah. Exactly.
He got arrested Saturday.
Yeah. Today's what? Monday.
Yeah, we heard about
October 7th.
We heard about Tyreek Hill immediately.
My birthday.
Today.
Ah.
Shit. It is your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday to the Keebler. Yeah.
I got to get you a big cookie.
Sammy J, happy birthday to me.
Sammy J. And two things. Ohio seems to be a big spot for this stuff.
Yep.
How do you get anybody there? Canada. Holy shit. It's Canada. Ohio seems to be a big place. And Florida is the biggest. Right. Everything's in Florida.
A lot of stuff happens down there. They searched
Diddy's house. They searched Trump's house. Not for this, but for other things.
For other things.
And that's where Epstein.
Right.
All in Florida.
All in Florida.
What do you want to have nice weather? Well, you
get nice weather down there. You get
say it.
Easy access to the ports.
That's what it is, the ports.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Ohio must be them coming in from Canada.
It could be.
Because I was reading that last night, that there's a big problem with the border from Canada to America.
Yeah, they all complain about the southern border, but that northern border's,
They complain about the southern border.
They get crossed. It gets crossed quite a bit.
They complain about the southern border.
Yep.
Because they don't want you to look at the northern border.
Exactly.
There we go.
It's all tying in.
Yep, it's all tying in. That, the schools, all of it. They all went to school. Like most of them went to same schools or same type of schools.
It's crazy that when you told me that with the schools, I'm looking at the the schools they all went to, and it's like bang, 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 all the same ones.
Yep. And it's all like a nepotism type thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, this guy's a good guy. Yeah, take him. All right, put him in here. Oh yeah, you're my buddy's buddy, so you're my buddy. And it's crazy the way it's working out and the way it seems. And nobody looks at it. Nobody looks at it because there's a hurricane coming.
Right.
Well, the hurricane's here.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, don't worry about that hurricane. That'll go away. This one won't. So keep watching. I'm telling you, this thing's nuts. Prince Andrew is also one that is huge.
That's another name. Yeah.
I don't know why that slipped my mind. I just looked up at my screen and saw Prince Andrew. I'm like, oh my God, that story, that guy's crazy.
Oh, without a doubt.
I think he's insane.
Yeah?
I'm not going to lie. I think he's insane.
You guys must be related.
I'm more insane than Andrew. So he's a distant cousin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's farther down the line. But here comes Dedo. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Dedo.
Hey, so back to my birthday.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
yeah,
you really got to bring us up now. You're going to tell me a joke, aren't you?
I don't know. No.
Yeah, you are. I hate you. I super hate you. Go for it. I want to hear it anyway.
Why you gotta? It's all about timing, guy.
I know.
You just ruined it.
Nah.
No, I ain't gonna say it.
Oh,
Well, no.
you're only hurting them.
I'm only hurting the people. Yeah. No, I went to the bar last night for my birthday. Had a drink. A Chinese guy comes walking in and stands next to me next to the bar and starts drinking. And I says to him, "Hey, do you know any of that jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu?" And he says to me, "Why the fuck you ask me that? Because I'm a Chinese guy?" I said, "No, because you're drinking my beer." Want to know if the guy is going to knock me out or not, You're
drinking my beer.
Drinking my beer.
Can't with you.
So,
I can't. Whoa.
Oh, here's the truth. I get a little mushy with you, with Mrs. Keebler. So she says, "Why don't we go out?" This is a true story. So why don't we go out and celebrate your birthday, and we'll do like we did on our first date, because we started dating right around the same time. So we were down at AJ's. So I was in at the bar, and she comes walking in, and she taps me on the shoulder. She says to me, "Hey, good looking. You want me to buy you a beer?" And I says, "I ain't falling for that again." Why do I bother? I don't know.
Why do I bother?
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. Those are the best parts of the show. Those are the only people. Those are the only parts people want to listen to. Anyway, we are at the end of this
already.
Yeah, that's what happens.
We just scratched the surface.
We might have to go to an hour-long shows for this stuff now. I didn't have enough material for that.
Do I got to pay extra for that?
Nope, I do.
Oh yeah,
I do. But anyway, we are at the end, guys. Stay tuned. This is going to get crazy.
Yeah, remember those names that Dedo threw out there? I mean, everybody knows the Epsteins and the Clintons, the Diddys,
but watch
the Trumps, but this Laura Silsby. That's where it's like he said. It's just a small fragment, and I'm sure there's a lot of more little ones in there that Dedo will tie into all of this.
I'm going to tie it,
and you'll be like, "Wow!"
I'm going to tie it all in. I'm going to tie it all back to Hollywood.
Yep, Dedo says it's all in Hollywood.
It's showies. It's showies.
Hey, thanks for having me again, buddy.
You got it, buddy. You're coming on again, so
yeah, I'll be back.
This story's probably going to take 6 episodes to do.
Holy moly! Yeah. I got a contract extension.
All in different segments, all in different pieces. Like there'll be one on Epstein.
There'll
probably be one on the list he had, and the Clintons and stuff. There'll be one on Diddy. There'll be one on. There's more. The police officer, the detective that started the case against Epstein, died suddenly of a brief illness.
No,
at 50.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, this is good.
It's going to get good. There's murder here. There's all kinds of stuff.
It's almost like a series we're going to have going on here.
It is. This is a topic I've been waiting for to look at. And Diddy, thank you. Thank you for giving this to me. You finally did something good. All right. Okay, everybody. That's the end of the show. Thanks for tuning in. And like I said, stay tuned because it's going to be great. As always, be good.
Socky Doomy.
Hey, everybody. It's Dedo. Thanks for checking out the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to us. We can hook up, interact. You can tell us what you like about the show. Talk about what you don't like about the show. Give us information and insight. We'd appreciate it. We only want to make the show better for you guys. Also, if you get a chance, head over to sumassembly.net. That's our sponsor, and you could really use some business. All right? As always, everybody, be good.
Socky Doomy.